Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome to a new Total War Warhammer free playthrough where we are playing as Elspeth Von Draken. Quick caveat, I don't have early access. This is the Mixu's Faction Unlocker Lord, so I wanted to have a look at her in Mixu's Faction Unlocker before,
Sir?
you know, before the main thing goes live. Words failing me here. Before the Thrones of Decay mod. So obviously she is going to be one of the Lords in Thrones of Decay. So we'll get a nice comparison for her. And obviously this modded version of her will be going away. We do also start with Theodore Bruckner, who is a judicial champion of Nuln. And obviously to start with we are clearing out the rabble from our territory. So let's do this. I should probably fight it because it's my first battle, but it's such an easy battle. It's not even worth it, guys. It's so easy, I'm not even bothering about it. First tech, of course, going for growth and control. Growth early is probably the most powerful ability. Straight up, without any question, it is the most powerful thing to get early on because it means that your faction grows. So obviously, we are playing on hard, guys, while it's going through the end turn, we'll say that. We have the ultimate endgame crisis enabled, but I do have diplomacy enabled for the faction, so hopefully we won't get too steamrolled. Obviously, whether we get there, because Thrones of Decay is close. Really close. So actually, I may not even finish this campaign before Thrones of Decay. Does not look like I'm going to be getting early access this time and for the foreseeable future anymore, which is fine. It's understandable. So, yeah. But obviously, liking and subscribing, all that does support us. Sorry, I should say that at the end. Oh, and obviously, my patrons will get early access to all this. There you go. I've done the admin. Let's play. So weird not playing on the old world map for a change, but I thought I wanted to do this in the real world, you know, the real one, just to get my feels for it again. Why did I not recruit? I am an Egypt. So me and Tom did try and play this one co-op, but it just didn't want to play. Okay, I'm going to fight this one because it's going to be a bit more of a fun battle. It's a bit bigger. But yeah, as I was saying, we tried to play this, but for some reason co-oping with Mixu doesn't work particularly well. It was duplicating things and we were having desyncs all over the place, so we gave up after about 2 hours of trying to get it working. So sorry about that, guys. We are going to be doing something. It'll probably be a bit more vanilla, but let us know down in the comments. Obviously, once Thrones of Decay comes out, we are going to be playing some Thrones of Decay co-op as well, because, yeah, I'm sure you could probably work out which factions we'll be playing. I don't have enough magic to really worry too much.
The Empire endures.
I'm actually going to set up over here. I'm going to maneuver myself up onto here, onto the ridge line, to give myself a bit more area to shoot. There we go. I want you to... Oh, no, wrong bomb. I want you to cease fire for the time being.
Detachments move.
We're obviously using him as my sort of front point. Right, slight move before we start shooting. You can fire at will now.
By Ulrich's wrath, go! Sigmar calls. Form new formation. Detachment formations.
Oh, that unit is gonna get shredded. Yeah, having the hill here means these guys have much better lines of fire.
For Heldenhammer. Take the ground.
Let's leech him.
Ranging target. Missile troops. Hand gunners. No!
Turn and face the flank.
Elevate cannon.
You can start hammering into their ranged.
General. Awaiting orders.
Fair, let's shred him quickly.
Fire! Fire!
Good. While I want to take out their range early, getting rid of that lord quickly is probably a really solid thing for us. Especially as I want my lord to survive.
Listen up! Now! Fire! Cannons! Fire! Hand gunners!
I want you guys to actually start moving up onto this flank, please.
The Empire!
You guys are going to turn and open this up.
Powder blast!
No, we're going to keep shooting there to start with, so actually they can stay.
What do you bid? Yes, sir! Quick!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't run through the melee.
The Empire endures! Quick!
So right onto the flank here so we can absolutely devastate them.
Hellblaster! Attack!
So I thought she had a Tash for a second then. Make her herself cause fear.
Hand gunners!
Here we go. Not the best angle, but after the next volley we'll probably move. I mean, it's a good enough angle. They are breaking.
By Ulrich's wrath. Very well. Ready? Ready. For the Emperor. Ready for war. Sir. By God, Moraz.
You can start heading down this way to start engaging their ranged as well.
Yes, sir. Sigmar calls. Sigmar.
You're going to head this way just to provide support in case anything else comes back.
For the Warhammer.
Good. Swap target.
Hellblaster Mulligan. We are Sigmar's heirs. No lingering.
Come on, boys.
Smash them aside.
It was a relatively effective volley.
Steady, men.
Charge. Charge.
For combat.
It's over, guys.
Heldenhammer.
This is the last little charge, and I think their whole army's going to shatter once we break these guys.
Battle awaits. Ready. In range. Hellblaster.
Whoa! Don't want to let that happen. God, they've replenished a bit. They've come back a bit more than I expected. A bit like orcs. They're orcs, guys, I'm telling you.
Soldiers of the Emperor. For Heldenhammer.
I know that's not good versus them, but it's still good.
We are Sigmar's heirs. Live arena, listen. Get them. Halberdiers.
It's over. They are cracking. I say that. I keep saying it, and then it doesn't happen.
That's me. State troops.
Now it's gonna happen. There we go. Whew. Is it daft? I prefer battles at this point of the game than the end game. End game, yeah, there's something nice about having an end game army with everything. But everything's so big and there's so much more going on, whereas little skirmishes like this are much more fun, if I'm honest. I prefer them, you know, because there's much more tactic, there's much more going on in them, and it's much more controllable. Each to their own, I guess, but, you know, when it's just ends up being endgame army, especially as you end up with your perfect army, so you've got a tactic every time. You know, sometimes you end up with a bit of a, even towards the end, sometimes you end up with a bit of a pell-mell army, a bit army made up of a bit of everything, which is always much nicer. Right. Let's get to growth. We want to keep that there. I want to do some recruitment. I mean, that's just a lovely ability. Oh, no, increase mobility, please. There we go. Now the question is, where do we push next? Because I don't want to be declaring war on any Empire factions if I can avoid it. So, this is the only problem, is you do end up a little stuck. I guess I could send some expeditions over to the Vamps. We can also push them up into these mountains here or down through here. But we'll work it out as we go on anyway. What's going on here? Must be Skaven there. Must be. Stirland. Stirland is closer. Being able to grab them in early is probably much more useful. We're going to push up here early, and I'd probably want to push them out. I know it's not the best territory for me, but it's kind of my best early push. There we go. Obviously going to keep our growth going nicely. So yeah, taking the mountains would be good. I mean, for Skaven, I want to get rid of them before they build up. Gelty Boy may rebel, and if he does, we will take his territory, obviously. What a shame if he rebels, guys. I'd be terribly upset by that. So yeah, if we get the option to lower Gelt's loyalty, we will. Because if he declares war versus the Empire, I've got lots of territory. Nice amount of territory I can nom up there. Prefer to vassalize him, but you know. Kill the orcs. At this point, I'll actually take the experience. Ooh, okay, it's not held by anybody. Interesting. I'll swap that for a growth building.
So,
Sigma's
who called? It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire. This
go.
will be it. Yes? Greetings, my countrymen. You come
Trade
as
agreements
you
are
say,
always
sir.
good. They'll make me money over time.
Surely an agreement will be reached.
Of course.
The Empire. Surely an agreement will be reached.
Fine. So, I will hear what you... Sigma's will.
Yep. Or to whoop Sigma's will.
Okay, there we go. I get buffs to... She gets buffs to her gunnery, unsurprisingly, because she's from Nuln. But not her normal gunnery? So her artillery, all artillery gets buffs with her. Now, question is, do I want to just betray the dwarves? I mean, for now, I want to pull back and recruit a bit more. Nope, can't get anything interesting. Once I can get those, that's gonna be fun. Growth and casualty replenishment, because growth is our big thing at the moment. Being able to build up our home region to max as fast as we can, basically. And obviously slowly confederating the Empire, or taking the Empire by a peace or force. You know, I would happily have a fight with Gelty Boy. Though I suspect he's more powerful than me at this point in time, so I don't want it to be too quick, but I think I need to take the dwarves up here out, to be fair. Ooh. Karakaisor's fallen. Wow. That was unexpected. I should have pushed through there to go for them. Angry Gods gives me more growth. One, two, three, four, five, six. So these all take 4 turns. Let's build up a capital. Get a couple of units of spears in for my flanks. Maybe next income is always good. I've got the money to spend on some of these, but do I want to waste it at the moment? I mean, buffing state troopers to start with, to be fair, is really solid for us. There we go. We're set up there nicely. I think I'm going to push into the mountains. I will probably take on Durfu at some point, but I'm not in any rush to do that. So once I've taken there, I'll probably go up to the other side and grab there too. Obviously, Paldorf, Gelty Boy, I'm going to play the diplomacy to force him out of the Empire, to force him to exile himself and declare a succession war. So I will, you know, I will then take his lands off him and put somebody else in his seat under my control. He's always I've always found him a bit suspect anyway. I mean, again, Averland just makes sense for us to side with. I'm not a huge fan of those. They're really good if you are, what's his face? Volky. But bar that, they're a bit meh. Gonna be honest. Part of me is tempted to push through there and sell Karakaiser back to the dwarves for various alliances and friendships. Build my friendship with the dwarves of Karakaiser. So what I want to do is be ready for after the fight, which is about to go on here. I want to be ready to move into the ruins. Upping there for better archers. Come on. But yeah, no, we want to be ready to fight. You know, once Durfu's fought his battle, even if he wins, we're going to move in there and reclaim the hold. You know, make the dwarves like me more if Durfu wins. If not, we'll move in just to wipe up what's left of the dwarves in the mountains behind us, because clearly they don't have enough control. And
A rival power comes to parley, demanding a change in your mutual relations.
yeah, sure.
Consider
I'll
their
take your money.
offer carefully.
Vampires are probably going to be an early threat as well. I'd have liked to have been a bit closer to them, but... Oof. Hockland is gone. It's actually not that surprising. There we go. You see, we're getting lots of extra growth out. I do need to up my stability thingy at the top because I'm a little low at the moment, but that'll come. Come on, Belagar, you can do it. Apparently you can't. Oh no, you beat the army outside? But, okay. Oh, he cheesed them. He didn't attack the city. He attacked the army outside while he was sieging. The AI cheesed. And, good boy, Belagar.
The iron hammer weighs heavy in my grip. Speak your words.
Have some gold. I know that's a good way of smoothing reputations. I'm going for defenses because I'm not stupid. Ooh. Ooh, Malachi Mackinson. Legendary hero. Is this the same Malachi? Let's remove one of those and bring him in. So there we go, legendary hero. Who does get some cool stuff. We'll see. He gets the Spirit of Grungy at level 20, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm kind of happy about that. I think he's the one. I'm having a moment. I think he's the one in the DLC as well. So lots of things from the DLC in this modded playthrough. Modded. Mixu's faction unlocker. All this will obviously be gone afterwards. Good God, Aranessa's searching for treasure in dangerous places. A lot of armies looking at each other around here. And I suspect none of them are going to move because, of course, they goddamn not.
Try not to bore me.
Yeah, and a non-aggression pact. Ooh. Do nothing. buff melee defense for all my units. Bit of stalemate. I may pull back. I'm definitely not powerful enough to take on either of those without them having a fight first. But I'm definitely happy to sit there and watch.
Are no match for me.
Oh no. I mean, I say oh no, she's relatively close, but I'm not that worried. She'd have to fight through quite a bit of territory to get to me. I say, she's definitely close. She's probably not at war with Gelt, is she? To be fair, I probably want to position myself ready to fight Gelty Boy. Yeah, but we want to up my Imperial authority.
For the wisdom of the layer.
Do I do it?
I hope.
Want to slit throat?
I will set aside my studies for a moment to hear your words.
God damn it, I'm gonna have to turn around and worry about them.
Don't you dare. You will be flogged.
More growth. I should probably get walls, but at this point I want the growth more. Upping my military building just gets me better military stuff in general, so I can get some spears and shields as well. I'll probably start building a second army soon. Oh, and now she turns her and runs away. Of course she goddamn does. Sees my forces and decides she doesn't actually want to fight. But yeah, Durfu is about to lose territory up there, which is good, which means I'm probably going to be in a position to move into those mountains if I want.
You wouldn't dare to dream of.
Yes, Toddy? Yeah. I would like a trade agreement as well. Makes me a little bit of extra money each turn, so it's still useful. See, these guys can barely recruit much either, so they're in a very tricky position. And while this isn't ideal territory, it's still not bad territory for me. Ooh. Demand Middenheim's return. I don't want Toddy to be too weak. Oh, let's not allow that. That gets wiped straight out. And even more growth and more produced resources. Again, defenses first. He does get Reaper, a demigriff eventually. Yeah. Increased mobility.
You would do well to kneel before.
Nope. I think he might be aware of what I'm planning. But holding the mountains behind me would definitely feel like a sensible idea. Oof. Right, sod it. Let's do this. They are technically weaker than me, which means their armies aren't going to be that solid. Yeah, you see. Strip ban out. And then we are going to obviously push straight up here, then go and take here. But that feels like a good place to end this playthrough then. Well, not this playthrough, this current session. You know, we'll still be doing this one for the next couple of weeks. Let me know what you think, where you think I should be going down in the comments. Let me know how you think the actual DLC is going to be different. We shall see. Some of this may actually be running while the DLC is out, just because of how I do my recording, so do be aware of that. Other than that, as always, an extra special thank you to my channel members and Patreons, that is Monsters Abound, Nose, Andrew T, Pataru, Gavin, Jason Air, Newbie1 Kenobi, Skrin, Good Sir Twisted, and Space Ace 475. And thank you everyone for watching. Cheers all.